hang on. I think on my computer I can see
Yeah,
something. Yeah, can you please look at Casemiro in the back right
Set up the
corner?
NRL bunker.
Yeah. Casemiro is looks to be in violent contact. Andre, you want to go back to the mic and check that, Andre?
What did you just transcribe all the audio?
He's got it. We're back, people. Happy Wednesday. We missed you. Hope you guys missed us as much as we missed you. Back again here on a G-based couch. I'm not sure if I said that right. Please confirm that. Yeah, said it right for the first time in my life. Okay, we got T here, Tanaka. How you doing today, sir?
I'm good, how are you?
Doing well, love. Doing well. How's your weekend? Yeah, enough. Yes! Sui, how are you, sir? Talk to me. How's your weekend, bro?
It was good.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Sui.
Yeah, how are we?
It was good.
Yeah.
It's an honor to be on the couch.
Oh, beautiful.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah,
I'm going to cut myself off before you cut me off.
Glad to have you back. Memz is in the back doing Force 9 as always. And we've got, our producers and Aaron out here doing everything else. Mo, how are you, sir? Beautiful. All right, guys. That's enough for me, eh? Let's go.
Stop.
Holy
Nah.
crap, nah.
I see what energy we're bringing to
Yeah, this is where we at, bro.
I'm on
Come on,
savage
hype
mode.
up. Let's go.
I try to say,
Yeah.
it's okay. Last week you
I'm
got
on
told
demon
you
time.
got told that you're a piece of shit during the intro. Now you got told to shut the fuck up.
Bro, they're on to you, TK,
Hey,
bro.
you didn't start retaliating.
Hey,
Retaliation is a must, you know?
We need to fix our rules. We need to have some guidelines on what we can cross and what we can't cross, bro. Because I don't want to hurt TK. TK, I
Yeah,
love you,
look,
brother.
bro. Last week
I
you
love
looked
you,
hurt.
brother,
This week
TK.
you look even more hurt.
Hey, so it's all love, baby. Show.
Oh! Nah, we're back on the couch.
Alright.
Nah, it's all love, yeah.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
We're
It's a pleasure.
jumping straight into it. Okay, I've got a bit of a surprise segment for you guys.
Let's go.
I don't know if you guys have been watching Robbie. He's been doing the start bench sell.
Is that Arsenal, the Arsenal TV?
Yeah, yeah.
I was about to say Robbie Fowler.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're Robbie Fowler.
I was about to say Robbie Fowler.
Good old snorter line celebration. I like it.
So we're going to be doing a segment of start bench sell. I've selected 5 players from each one of your clubs.
Okay.
Okay, Arnie, you're up first.
Let's go.
This might be
Now,
Throw me some.
this is going to be like an exam. You're going to tell me why you want to start bench sell. You can
Explanation.
go on a rant, or you can just
Done.
keep it short and sweet.
Done. Start bench.
Player,
sell, yeah?
start bench sell.
Okay.
Player number 1, Kai Havertz.
I'd say bench. Reason why I'm saying that is because he's only young, man. Like, people forget that the kid's only 21. He's a talented player. When we had a decent enough squad, you saw what he brought to the game. Like, he literally had a lot to offer. And unfortunately, he didn't have good players around him. Like, the only good player that I can say he actually played with at this point is Rhys James, Thiago Silva, and N'Golo Kante, and Kovacic on some days. All right, so those are the only players that I can say he gelled with. And to be fair, but like, he's our top goal scorer right now. No one else. So, and he also works hard. Like, he has that grubbiness in him. Like, he's always
work
starting
rate.
fights. Yeah, and he's got a good work rate. So I'd say bench Havertz based off the players that we currently have now. Next.
Nice and out.
I can feel this one.
Nice and out.
I can feel this one.
Kalidou Koulibaly.
Hey, man, I have an agenda and a half. Can we just all right, what's that? I'll be honest with you. I don't know the name of our new centre back.
Badly Shea.
Yeah, I
Badalashi.
just call him
Thank
Baba, okay? Good old
Yeah,
Baba.
that's much
Yeah,
easier.
it's easier for me to pronounce as well. I reckon for everyone else too. Baba has come in, he's played, he started twice, 2 clean sheets, and he's confident on the ball. Bro, you can pass him the ball, and I don't have a heart attack, and I don't feel like something's going to go wrong. I am so confident in the way he plays. Now compare that to Koulibaly, who at Napoli, bro, or Naples, people treated him like a god. They treated him like he was Hercules. Zeus himself has come down to save the earth. Come on, bro. Like, what was that? Okay, compare the two players, compare the two calibers. I never liked him from the time that he came into the team. I don't think he really brought much to the club. And I'll be honest, man, sell the kid. I need to swore, but
You know what I didn't like about Koulibaly, to interrupt? When he caught John Terry.
Yeah, also
I was
that,
like,
come on, bro, that's cringe, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Anyway.
He's had his heyday. Next.
Number 3, Kepa Arrizabalaga.
Kepa, hey, okay, Kepa, he's had a redeemed season, okay, let's be honest.
Yes,
like,
yes,
to be fair,
yes.
man, for example, the game against Fulham, Pereira had
Man
a
of the
shot,
match.
that was a goal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, Mendy in goals, I'm telling you now, he would have probably carried it back into the traffic and that would have been a goal, or he would have done something ridiculous and it would have been a goal. But he's been saving us in the past couple of games, so I'm saying start Kepa. I love Keps, man.
Start?
Yeah, start Keps.
Wow.
You just start over. Mendy.
He's got a point.
We forget how much Kepa
He has a
cost
point.
as
He's been there
well,
for
bro. It's
Yeah, he was
72 million.
expensive. He was
Yeah,
expensive.
and
That's what I mean.
apart from the price tag, look at the growth from how much of a horrid season people blackballing him with us bringing in Mendy and saying Mendy's better than you. Like, that takes away your confidence so much.
I was gonna say confidence is big for him.
That takes away your confidence so much, okay? And then you coming back and then accepting that you made mistakes in the past and saying, I'm a new player, this is what I'm going to bring to the table, I'm here for the team. Come on, man, like, he's done well.
I get that.
And ball at feet, I trust him too. Mendy, bro, you pass him, he's doing these ones. Samba on the ball. Come on, bro, can't have that.
Number 4, Raheem Sterling.
Okay, the Rizzler. The Rizzler, I like him, man. I like him only because, for example, I saw him when he came on against Fulham.
Yeah.
He came on. He was the only person that actually attacked the opposition's defense. Like, everyone else, bro, you pass on the ball, guess what they do? Playing backwards.
Pass back.
Yeah, like, no one's really going for it. Like, if you watch every other team, Rashford, why is he going good right now? Because he's attacking all the players every
Head
time
down,
he gets
run.
the ball. Yeah, man. Like, he looks for that. Let's just go forward. So Raheem brings that into the game. I'd say, based off the players that we have now, I'm going to say start. Only because he has the experience in the Premier League as well. He can give you a goal. Unfortunately, bro, people forget it's not that easy just to make a transition. And a lot of pressure on him as well, man. He came from Man City.
Winning team all the
Yeah,
time.
winning team all the time. People thought that he was going to just bring that into Chelsea. Chelsea is in shambles, so it kind of also affects you because in your mind, you're thinking, okay, bro, I have to overperform to kind of prove my worth as to why I was at City and now I'm here. So
Especially with all the new players coming in.
with all
He's
the new
like,
players
oh
coming
my
in.
God, you know what I
Like,
mean?
and I'm glad that when he came on off the bench, he didn't.
Hungry.
He wasn't a sook. You know what I mean? Like, I knew Rizzo for being a sook. That's why he left Liverpool.
Yeah.
I knew for him for being a sook, bro. When he came on against Fulham, he was up for the challenge, kept attacking, head on. You know, he's a good kid, good lad.
Do you know what? Just to add to that, as a City fan, his time at Man City was very underwhelming, but I really did like him as a person.
I
and
like
as a
him.
you
player.
loved it.
I
Bro,
did. I did.
I used to think he wasn't good.
Yeah.
And then, like,
No, I
you
loved
notice
it.
he's a good player.
He works
His
hard.
quality.
He
Well,
works hard. He works.
hard.
Not only that, what he does off the field as well. Feed the kids like Rashford and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
good lad,
stuff.
good lad.
And he's scrutinised so much. Like, I
Yeah,
thought
he
that.
is, and I think I know why. It's because of his personality. He is. I'm not gonna.
I don't mind it, man.
He's
No,
London.
no.
He's London. He's very London.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
what it
Like, he's raw.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't try.
straight
and-
180.
Yeah, he doesn't try and say, okay, I'm a footballer, so now I'm gonna act pretentious. You know, no. He goes in, bro, and says, "Hey, bro, I'm a man. You get me?
Yeah. You're a meme.
It
You're
was-
straight out meme.
I
Just
have
straight
no-
out
I
meme,
have
bro.
no
All
London
right.
accent, but you
Number
get me.
5, Mason Mount.
Ah, good old Mason. Yes, this one I'll sit up. Okay, so Mason Mount, I'll be honest with you, sir, the only reason why we're even keeping you at the club is because you came from our
Cobham.
academy. Sir, if you didn't come from our academy, I'm telling you now, they would have pushed you up ages ago. They would have taken you somewhere else. Like, don't get me wrong, like, you have days where you do some special stuff, but my good sir, I think me personally, I'd bench you. I wouldn't say sell you, unfortunately. You're lucky.
Do you know what? You get good money.
Yeah, I know. If it's hard, he'll probably get good money. But again, he's a player that I think we'd need only in FA Cup games, in the Champions League.
Good
Like,
depth, different.
yeah, good depth,
different
good
mixture
depth,
of what he
different
can bring.
looks, depending on what we have. For example, bro, again, I'll go back to the Fulham game. There's a time when he had the ball and he tried to do a switch all the way to Ziyech on the other side. Like, bruv, you
Too much.
compared to what? If that was Raheem, guess what he would have done, bro? It was 1-on-1 with a defender, and he tried to switch it. Attack the guy.
ping
Like,
him.
go head to head, bro. Like, you can't tell me you don't trust your quality, bro. You go against Thiago Silva in training every single day. Thiago Silva, I'm sorry, you guys might think differently, but I still think top 5 best centre backs
I
in the
agree.
No,
Premier
no one's
right
going
now.
to disagree with
Yeah,
you.
I agree
like,
with
bro,
you.
like-
And if you don't agree, you don't know ball.
Yeah, and if you're gonna go against Thiago Silva in training, why don't you have the confidence to say, bro, like, I play with quality players. Let me try to do that or apply this in a real game. And worst case scenario, you get a throw-in. Go
true.
attack the players. So I'll keep him on the bench. So that's it. Kai Havertz bench, Koulibaly sell, Kepa start,
Yeah.
Sterling.
start,
Mason.
Mount.
Mason Mount bench.
That's nice.
All right. TK.
Let's cook them.
All right. The first two go hand in hand.
Yes.
So I'm just going to mention them together.
Yep.
Fred and McTominay.
Oh wow.
All right, this is easy. I'd bench Fred because he's already on the bench. I'd say McTominay. I'll drive the car myself.
You
I'll drive it myself. More than you believe.
You drop him off to the airport?
That
You
was
drop him off to the airport?
so good.
Next.
So, all right. So, McTominay bench, Fred.
No, McTominay, sell.
Sorry. McTominay, sell, Fred. Sell?
Yeah, Fred this season's actually proved how handy he is as a squad player.
Yeah.
That game against City did bits on De Bruyne.
Oh, bro.
I agree,
He was on him,
I
right?
agree.
The game against Tottenham, he ran the show. The first half against Fulham, he ran the show. I have a lot more trust in Fred. And considering that his contract, he'll probably get extended for another year or two. He's got an option to extend. His contract ends, I think, next season with an option for one more. I'd just give him an extra length because you can't, when you're in a rebuilding stage, unfortunately, you can't clear everyone out. And I'd rather have Fred because Fred, at least I know, if he plays shit, at least he runs.
That's true.
You know, I'm going to get that.
You know what? He's never injured.
And
He's
the
never
best
injured.
ability is availability.
The
as
best
well.
players are never
Say that
injured.
again. Louder.
Yeah, you know.
Say it again.
The best ability is availability.
Agreed. Number 3, Anthony Martial.
I'd sell him.
Yep.
And I'll give you a rationale. If I have a fully fit Martial, I start him. But brother, you can't come play 30 minutes
Right now. Martial right now.
Right now, I'm gonna have to sell. Right now at this point in the season,
Yeah.
I'd have to bench him.
No, not at this point. The person that he is right now.
I'd have to sell him.
Yeah.
And I'll give you a rationale because I am one of Martial's biggest fans. But with me, I'm a patient man. But there's a point when that patience runs out.
Breaks out.
With Martial, unfortunately, he'll come on, he'll play 45 minutes like he did against City, link the attack beautifully, hold the play up, and bring everyone into the game. And you go, Tony, you're special. And then he doesn't play for another 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And then he comes back, and then he does the same thing, and he's gone for another 6 weeks. It's frustrating
It's very
because you know how much he gives to the team, but he's not reliable enough to build a team or an attack off. So it pains me, but you got to sell him.
Okay.
That's fair.
Next is, I just wanted to know your thoughts. Jadon Sancho.
Bench him.
Bench. Okay.
I think we've invested too much money into Sancho, too much time as well. He's had 3 months off, and I don't think you don't do that for a player you do not believe in. I think we haven't seen the best of Sancho, and I think a big part of that comes down to he came into a fractured squad. Last year he came into chaos, and as much as dirty as I want to be about last season, I feel like the players that came into last season, you know, you can't be too harsh on them. You look at Varane last year. People were questioning Varane's quality. Did we just buy some knockoff Real Madrid reject? This year, one of our most pivotal players. You look at the way Rashi's renaissance. Rashi was minging last year, and I was on Rashi when we started this podcast, and so forth and so forth. I find it hard to be on Rashi right now. I've got nothing to be on Rashi for. So,
Rush is what? Sorry, sir.
renaissance.
His renaissance.
Yes. So,
Yeah, we're doing big drip. We're doing big drippers these days.
We're educating our panel. That's what we're doing.
yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay.
When you look at a mold of someone like Rashi, even Diego Dalot was written off last season. You look at Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
Bro,
Again, these are I'm mentioning players who last season, based off last season's form,
You
would
would've
have
sold.
all sold, right? McTominay, I'm not cutting him that slack because I've seen enough, and he's 26, man, and I think you can get 30 to 40 mil. Go buy a midfielder you're gonna use. He's not part of the team. He's someone we look to when we're out of options or we need something else. So that's someone I'd use. But with Sancho, I think you can have the same thing happen for Sancho.
Okay.
Hey, also,
I'd bench
shout
him.
out to United to the the little break that they awarded the kid, man. That shows a lot of love.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. You don't
That's
do that for
nice.
someone
It's
you're
nice
not
to see that clubs
believing
actually care
in. So.
about the player more than
Okay,
the player.
I think Sancho's gonna come back, bro.
So
He's gonna be-
Sancho,
Hey, man.
I've got
Bro,
big
he's-
expectations for Sancho.
And the final one, Luke Shaw.
Start.
Come
Yeah?
on, man.
No debate, bro.
What do you
The guy. Look, Luke Shaw. My only issue with Luke Shaw is, for some reason, he can't motivate himself. He can't motivate himself. Like he can't. He needs either pressure. He needs to be dropped, or
Something.
he needs something on the back of his neck to go. All right, I got to stand up and show these
You know,
people what I'm
you know
about.
what's funny? The manager came in and he got a haircut. He lost weight.
That's what I mean. He needs something. Like the season that he had when we were calling him Roberto Carlos, that's the season we bought Alex Telles. All of a sudden, he had someone who could have come in and taken his spot. Boof!
Kicked him out of the
Kicks
team.
him, bro. He goes and plays magical. The season after, you're guaranteed starter. Stinker after stinker
Luke
after
Shaw
stinker.
under Mourinho was one of the best versions of him I've ever seen.
But Mourinho didn't even like him. And
Yeah.
this
That's
is
probably
what
what
yeah.
motivates him. He
But
needs
this
something.
is what I mean. He needs something to push him. That's my only problem with him. But start him. He's versatile as well. He's pretty much third choice centre back. So
I think this year you have to start.
Oh,
him.
yeah, he
Alright.
did well against our Highland in that.
Bro,
season.
I've
Absolutely
been looking
brilliant.
forward to this one.
Ayo! I wanna know.
'Kay.
Sell them all. Next segment. Nah, go on.
All right, number one, I already know your answer, but when you hear the name, I just want to see. Navigator. Nah, Curtis Jones.
Curtis Jones.
His mind just went.
Trying to find the right words to say without sound.
He's just having a shadow moment.
We're
in his
almost
head.
close to monetizing. I don't want to fuck it all up. Sorry, you have to blur that word out. Okay, Curtis Jones. I'm gonna be realistic with you, right? When he was coming up, I was like, we might save some money because we have some bloke in the academy, scores a belt goal against Everton, right? And don't get me wrong, he has quality, right? He's a good player, and you don't play for Liverpool especially at that age. Especially with the teams doing that well, you don't get into the team and play if you're not a good player. So
100%.
he got injured, and ever since he got that injury, he's never been the same. He burns me in every sort of aspect. The guy, he does one or two good things in a game, but bro, there's nothing more I hate than a player that gets in the final third and turns around. It just burns me, especially if you're an attacking player. Like if you're an attacking player, bro, like people watch football for attack. Real football fans watch everything, but people that are just casuals, they love to see like the attack. They want to see the flair. They want to see the goals. They want to see,
What Liverpool's known for is the attacking.
Yeah, attacking and like the hard work, whatever. But now I'm saying as any other fan, you know what I mean? If you want to have a good fan, if you want a lot of people to know who you are, you want to have a bit of attack to you, something interesting to watch. But he just doesn't provide any of that, bro. I'm not even selling him, wallah. I'm cancelling his football career. And honestly, at best, he's a championship player. He hasn't developed. Wallah, honestly, I don't care if he scores us, if he makes us top 4. I don't care what happens. I'm not delusional. Yeah? No. I'll tell you why. Because I'll tell you something now. If Naby Keita starts playing well, yeah, everyone's oh my god, Naby Keita. No, I'm not falling for that shit. Move, go on. Same as Curtis Jones.
Hey, my boys
I think maybe one day he can be at that level, but he hasn't developed to be anything past a championship player.
Speaking of Naby Keita,
So we're cancelling Curtis Jones.
we're cancelling his professional contract.
Naby Keita.
Yeah.
That game against Wolves on the weekend was one of the most frustrating things. You were here. You watched the first half. I was burning
Yeah, I watched that. That was terrible.
because I'm not even selling him. Like realistically, I'm selling him to like make some money, but I don't even know if we can do that. I don't even know when his contract runs out. But Naby Keita, one of the worst players I've ever watched, bro.
Okay.
Like just to extend on it. When he's on, he's on. He can be a good player. We've seen that at wherever he was before in Germany. That's why we spent so much money on him. But bro, like you said, the best ability is availability.
It's a common theme.
You have to be injury free and be playing. So that's my
Now,
little take.
our next player took a £400,000 payday and then dipped.
Hey.
So he basically robbed Liverpool at this point.
You didn't
but
dip. You don't know football.
Okay, I don't know football. No
You
worries.
don't know football.
So what are you doing with your £400,000?
One sec. When he had a good season, the first season, Mo Salah, everyone, one season wonder. The guy's had 4 or 5 seasons, unbelievable. All right, he got his payday, no worries. He posted a Christmas tree photo. I get it, it's fine. I mean, but if the whole team, you know me, I'm realistic. Yeah, I'm very, very realistic when it comes to my own players. If the whole team's playing good and he's like not playing well, I'll tell you, this cunt got paid. Happy days. I'm never gonna see the best of him again. But I was watching him against the Wolves. I watched like every game I watch him, but he's working hard. He's trying to do like. You can't question his mentality and you can't question his talent. So I'm not even benching him. I'm not selling him. He's starting, bro. Honestly.
I'm asking the next player not because I want to know if you hate him or not, but where do you feel like Bobby Firmino is at your club?
Re-sign.
Re-sign.
Re-sign
Start bench
him.
or sell? Start or bench?
Is everyone healthy?
Everyone's healthy.
I'm starting him.
Okay.
But I'm playing a whole different formation. You want me to say it?
We don't
Okay.
have enough time.
Okay, sorry, bro.
Hey,
I want to get into
Bobby Firmino.
I wanted to get into tactics.
Yeah.
No, listen. If I can start Bobby behind Nunes as a 10,
Yeah, 100%.
you will see a beautiful player. But obviously he's injured and whatnot. But I love Bobby, bro. One of my favorites.
And finally, Joe Gomez.
Joe Gomez. Who wants him? Because Joe Gomez had that season with Van Dijk next to him, and I was like happy because we got a centre back. You know what I mean?
The title season?
I think the one before. He was unbelievable. Then he got
Champions League season.
he got a big injury, bro, in the England squad. I think it was his knee or something, and he just
ACL?
I think it was just so. It was in training. It was so bad, and he just never recovered from it. The way he plays football, it's very, very like, when you watch Maguire,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh my god, plays, and the player that's coming to Maguire is 130 meters away, and you're still stressing. That's Joe Gomez. I just feel like,
There was one game where he clamped up Haaland, and then we never saw him again.
yeah, but say like that shit doesn't make sense. Everyone's like, no, he's good. He's not good, bro. Like honestly, maybe at a West Ham or I don't know, someone wants to spend 50 M's, 30 M's, take him. But for me, nah, no good. Sell.
Okay.
You want me to keep going? I can keep
No,
going. I have a whole
that's
list.
it. That's it.
Start to
So
finish.
that's all for bench start sell.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it, man.
Okay, let's get into what we do best.
Hey, that was actually nice. I enjoyed
I like that one. That was good.
That was
I actually
therapy.
enjoyed that.
Yeah, that's why I included. I'm like,
That was
you know what, the boys
therapeutic.
had a tough weekend. Let's
Hey,
vent it.
You had tough
Hey.
weekends. You had
But
tough
also, I'm
weekends.
only happy we didn't lose and not
Okay,
concede goal.
so
had a
Chelsea,
bit of a tough weekend
Chelsea signed the whole WWE roster and drew 0 against Fulham.
They're having a real rumble at
come on,
training.
hey.
You're hired.
Can I just say something? You can't hold that against us. Come on, lads. What?
No, we're not, but it's just funny.
Guys, I'm jealous of
Yeah,
you.
it's just funny.
Everyone keeps saying that to me.
No, I'm jealous of you, bro.
It's literally, it's just funny. Like right after you sign $600
Yeah, I
billion worth of players, and then
I know, you
And
get
just
it.
to see Bally like this.
What? Playing Clash
Bro,
of Clans.
Blake was yeah, and they're sleeping as well.
Alright. So the first game of that kicked off the weekend, obviously Chelsea, Fulham 0-0, and then we had Everton play Brexit ball and
Dyche!
get them.
Yes!
Give us a big one.
Yes, Dyche! Yes, the
That
boys
was-
just got stuck in, yes.
Listen, that was a Brexit ball clinic.
I love the bloke.
I loved that game. Everton played so
Can I
well.
say something? That was the first 11:30 game I watched that I fucking enjoyed. Sorry, but swearing. That I enjoyed.
Yeah.
Like I
We were
enjoyed
watching
that
it together,
shit.
bro. We were all like, bro, this is a mad game. Like
And I didn't care if Arsenal lost. Honestly, I didn't care. I just wanted, and I hate Everton, so I really wanted Arsenal to win. But just seeing Sean Dyche on the touchline with his suit on, and he's just like, his orange, he just wants to eat everyone, and everyone's just, cause I've never seen Everton play that hard for so long. It's been a long time.
I'd run through a brick wall for him. I
Yeah, bro.
swear.
I love him.
I'd
And
straight
I have
through
to
that
hate him
wall.
because he's
Bam!
Everton manager.
Nah, he's just lovely. bro.
Doucouré played the game of his life. Calvert-Lewin played the game of his
Bro.
life.
Lewin took his skirt off, bro.
Bro, I need to say this as well, man. Like, teams that understand this, especially teams that are not prone to making it in the top four. Lampard's a different kind of coach because he used to be a player. He's too, friendly.
I don't think that's the issue.
It's not the issue, bro.
I don't think with Lampard, it's just you don't have the quality.
Look
to
at
manage,
what
full
company. Look at what company's doing at Burnley.
stop.
Like,
It's not about the player.
But look, say that player. Say that player's name again.
company.
Say that player's name
Vincent
again,
Kompany.
brother. You're talking about a man.
Yeah, you're talking about
man of man, brother.
But don't talk that.
Yeah, massive cojones.
You've seen that video, yeah, of him walking into the dressing room and just
Screaming.
ripping.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're talking about
I
I
just
don't
think,
want to swear, but a real nigga, bro.
I think Lampard was just too pretty.
Yeah.
He was trying to be. I think he forgot the fundamentals of football. Like you want to build your base, and once your base is strong, then we build out from that. Lampard was just like, if I make the attack pretty, everything will work.
Bro, listen.
Lampard and Gerrard just.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Can't
that.
cut
Yeah.
the cheese.
Lampard's I feel like the job was never right for him. Straight out.
Yeah, I mean,
You're not managing. You're managing like a fan base that's wild, bro. Like they want results. Like
Passionate,
they've,
but you saw Goodison
Bro,
Park. That
What? Pissed off, man.
bro. They spent money, right? They've bought players. I know if they've bought managers in. Don't forget, a couple of years ago, what was it? 2 years ago, that Carlo Ancelotti, bro. He won a Champions League after leaving them. You know what I mean? Like, they've had that kind of stuff there. So to get Frank Lampard in, I don't know what in anyone's brain, in anyone's board.
It made no
and I-
sense to
and
me.
it's not even.
then hit the drop zone.
It's not even me criticizing him as a
No,
manager.
no, it made no sense.
Because him and Gerrard are they don't. Him and Gerrard are not managers yet. Like maybe lower league, maybe because the Premier League's intense, bro. Like you don't go. There's nothing that does not get seen, and there's nothing that a fan base can't. Everyone's gonna go hard on everything, bro. So I don't know. For me, that was never the right. That was the trap for failure, bro. I was walking straight into it.
Especially
Yeah.
if you like with Chelsea, the only reason why I survived that long is because we loved him as a player. So we were under that.
That's right.
Been there, done that.
Yeah,
But even Chelsea, bro. Like think
No,
about
but
it.
honestly, the only reason why we didn't
It's
say
hard.
Lampard out
It's
is
hard.
because we
Yeah,
had
you
that,
love him, yeah.
that
But-
emotional connection to the.
Can
bro.
I ask you?
Remember you were speaking to me, bro?
Can I ask you something? In your realistic mind, right? In your realistic mind, and it's a question
League
for me
2.
too,
League 2.
right?
League 2.
Yeah, no. If he was Chelsea manager now, yeah, and you've bought all these players, do you
Chaos.
think? Do you see him winning the league against
No,
Pep, Klopp?
no.
And if Gerrard was manager, do you think Gerrard going against Pep, Conte,
But
or
I just
Ten
wanna
Hag?
I just want to show you a player to manage a journey that's working out so well is Arteta. and he took his time.
No.
But he retired. He went and learnt from another manager. He didn't go straight into his own gig. He went and learnt from another person, picked up all the tools of the trade, and then moved on to his old club.
Yeah.
Like
To add on to your point, I think the problem with all these ex-players is they just go get their badges,
Yeah.
get their license.
Yeah.
Sweet, I'm a coach now. Whereas they don't understand you got to do the grind. It's like your apprenticeship. I can go do a 6-month crash course and get certified to go build houses. Does that mean I'm a good builder?
Like exactly, but for an example, yeah, like Klopp now. Sorry, you want to go on?
I just wanted to say, guys, we saw with Arteta, I think we need to understand the person that taught him to be where he's at now.
That's
like,
what-
guys, I know that Pep, especially in the Prem, we talk down his success because he hasn't won the Champions League. But that dude has brought this league's intensity up to a complete... Like, iron sharpens iron. And because of that, Liverpool played the best football I've ever seen in my life.
The best.
bruv. Like, and to get to where City have set the standard now, you have to be playing like Arsenal.
They're
right
monsters,
now.
bro.
Like, they've sharpened that Premier League to a whole different level.
To a point where
Pep's
it's,
a monster,
to a
bro.
point where it's like 100 points is the
That's
Do
what
you,
I'm
do you
saying,
remember?
man.
Do you remember the Barcelona team, right?
Yeah.
I know the players were unbelievable, whatever. But the football they played, bro, it was frustrating for the bro. United were chasing shadows. You know what I mean? Like, and this is no criticism, but
No.
this is how good were United then.
Brother, I swear to God, that Champions League final, I've always said this
You
to
always
everyone I
say it
speak
to me,
to. I've never been upset losing a game. I've never seen a game where we've been beat so dominantly and been okay with it. Like after the end of that game, I didn't see and go, the ref, or yeah, they were better than us, but or what if? I just went, brother, I've never seen that before.
And didn't you guys win the league that season as well?
Yeah, bro, we're the best team.
That's what I'm
just
saying,
saying.
yeah.
I
I
watched
agree
that
with you.
Barca team and I just went, I've never seen
It's
anything
just-
like
it's
this.
just-
I've never seen like this.
It's just next level football. Like it's smart.
He
it's-
elevated the game.
So Arteta learning off him obviously is a very very good.
100%.
But you don't want to learn off anyone else.
100%. Even myself now. If I hung out with him for a month,
Yeah.
guess
Yeah.
what?
To add on to
I'll
your
be
point,
bold. I'll be wearing
my
turtlenecks,
manager-
Stone Island.
Ricks and all that.
to add on to your point, my manager he's a Pep derivative.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
at
Ten
Bayern.
Hag, yeah,
Bayern
Ten
B
Hag.
coach.
Not for
See
long.
what I'm saying?
Not for long, but.
Do you
No,
do you
no,
hear-
no,
But,
for-
but
do you hear this?
let me tell you something. Pep learned off Cruyff.
Yeah.
Okay? So that style of football,
It's Dutch.
it's Dutch, it's smart, it's like we want to have fun, we want to entertain. We want people to watch the game, and when you watch Tiki Taka, you can show it to anyone that doesn't even know football. They're going to be like, that's so good to the eye. It's just the ball's going everywhere. There's a bloke.
Bro,
going. It's just
Newcastle's
different
goal
gravy.
against Southampton, the first goal, when they
Yeah.
played it from the back. Did
Yeah.
you see how beautiful that was?
One touch
In my
passing.
mind, I was like, this is Pep, bro.
Yeah.
Straight out of his book.
So yeah, Pep.
Bro, and he's forcing a lot of his opponents to adapt to his
And
play
unfortunately,
style.
it's catching up to him now. So.
It is now, but yeah. TK, your team pulled off a result somehow. I watched the end of that game.
We
After
were
Casemiro-
rattled.
When Casemiro got
rattled.
sent off,
Rattled.
they were rattled.
Get the
And
rattlesnake out. That was us.
what's Casemiro thinking?
Hey, no,
love
honestly,
him,
no.
bro. I love him.
Hey, no.
No, no.
Kaz, do that every single time.
Yeah, bro.
Brother, when I love that,
It's a
and if players
freak.
get sent off that, I get it's a 3-game, but it's the principle. If you touch my teammate, you touch my teammate, I'm coming to kill you. I'm sorry.
I understand.
That-
I
full
understand
stop.
where you're coming from, but a 3-game ban.
Compare
for
that to a
player-
Darwin Nunes headbutt.
for a
Who's
3-game
who's
ban.
more angry?
A 3-game ban for what he done is more detrimental to the
No.
club.
But in saying that, I think Casemiro was singled out in that whole incident because let's go look up what Jordan Ayew did. He was on Fred.
I
Hey,
agree.
nah, let's not. They singled him out because Mariner didn't call it. Nothing. He let play. He was ready to resume play, and then
Yeah.
VAR was like,
Oh, but hang on, I think on my computer I can
Yeah,
see something. Yeah, can you please look at Casemiro in the back right
It's like
corner?
an arrow bunker.
Yeah, Casemiro is looks to be in violent contact. Andre, you want to go back to the mic and check that, Andre?
Did you just transcribe all the audio?
but that's literally what VAR was doing. They went and found an incident and made an incident out of something, right? And fair enough, it's a red card. I'm not going to say it's not a red card. It's a red card. Fair enough.
I don't even think it was, bro.
No,
Wallah.
it's a
Like, by the rules of the game, it's
Brother,
a red
it's a
card.
strang-
blah, blah, blah.
it's a strangle.
But my issue is, I've always said this. I love consistency. If you're going to put us a man down, fine. Take AU off as well. Freaking, what's his name? Jeffrey Schlupp. Jeffrey Schlupp didn't get anything done to him.
How's
And
that, man's
he technically kind of threw Anthony into the billboard. Anthony was pissed off because if you've watched Old Trafford, the way it is,
It slopes.
it slopes down, and then there's literally advertising boards within like 10 5 meters, not even 10.
You hurt, bro.
Like, if you slide in and you hit that, it hurts. And I remember it hurts because it happened to Di Maria and I was so happy. Just thought I'd
The
chuck
Di
that in.
Maria agenda's back.
Here we
Right?
go.
But that's why I get it. And with Casemiro, as Desmond is, brother, so stick up for your boys. Because I know if I was playing and one of my players got jumped like that, I'm going in. But the biggest thing that I'm happy with the boys is the character. We dug in and we won the game. At the end of the day, we're the only team in the top 6 that won their game this weekend. Oh, Spurs too. I forget them. Spurs won as well.
Should we get into that?
No, we should get into you first.
Should we get into that?
3-0.
I got nothing to say, bro.
That's all me done.
I got nothing to say, bro.
Let's talk
Yeah.
about...
You want me to talk about? Honestly, you want me to talk about it?
Quick one.
Okay, quick one.
Why
That was the
open
worst- that was-
can of worms?
That was the worst 12 minutes of my life at the start. Okay, goes back to errors. Stupid, silly errors. You watch the goals. But the second half, they never really did anything until they scored that counter-attack goal. So, I know people that didn't watch the game are going to be like, Liverpool are in shambles. We are in shambles, right? But listen, for the second half, we played football, right? And all I want to see is effort. Show me that you want to play. You know what I mean? When United were playing rubbish, and you could see like last year, I'm like the jersey's on, like show some passion.
It's
You know
the
what I mean?
effort that hurts.
It's the
not
effort, cuz.
losing, it's the effort.
No, not really. If you show me effort, bro, I'm sweet. And then obviously, I'm not chasing a title, so I don't.
No, but with the quality in your team, if you get the effort, you know the results will follow.
That's right.
And that's why
And
it's
there was
frustrating.
Nunes missed, Salah missed, whatever. It's not working out for us at the moment. But then first 12 minutes just show you why. Van Dijk's criticism, I know he gets criticised a lot for aura defending and that, but his leadership is very, very important. Because Gomez and Matip don't talk. I feel like Gomez.
I feel like they don't understand each other.
I feel like Matip doesn't speak English.
Yeah, yeah.
And Gomez is too busy. Like I don't know
Yeah,
what
you
he's
don't
doing.
know.
I think Gomez speaks too British for Matip to understand.
Yeah, I don't know. And then I feel bad. You know who I feel bad for? For Alisson, bro. He's just like fuck.
I feel bad for Trent.
And then
Yeah. Anyway, City have 2 curses now. We have a curse at Anfield, and now we have a curse
3.
at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
yeah, that's alright.
I stand for Bridge T.
You slapped
the
the man up too a couple of weeks ago. That's the scary thing.
That's
You slapped the man up a couple of weeks ago. Wasn't long ago you slapping him up 4-2.
so. I watched the whole game. Okay.
I'm surprised. Nah, just fucking yeah.
I watched the whole game and I knew we were gonna lose before the game. I told you, I said we're gonna lose 1-0.
Yeah, he actually called 1-0, and I said 4-1.
Yeah, he's like, don't worry, he's win 4, and I was like, nah, bro. We're
Because I
losing.
always have your back.
I was like, we're losing 1-0 because Spurs' style of play is so disgusting for us because their style of play is literally get everyone behind the ball and then a devastating counter attack from Son Heung-min and Harry Kane
And Kulusevski,
and
bro.
Kulusevski.
What a player.
That's their game plan, and it just doesn't work out in our favor, bro. Like we had an unlucky day. Like we hit the post twice. Mate, that goal was our fault. 150% our fault.
Definitely.
Like Rodri.
Rodri.
Harry Bagachinos. Well done. Sorry, I'm just going to interject. Well done for reaching 200 Premier League goals. 3rd in the all-time Premier League goal scorer list. I think Harry Kane does not get the credit he deserves. I think he's a top 5 bagsman in the world. Easily. And people sleep on him because he plays for Tottenham.
He's up there with
And
Lewandowski.
people sleep on him because
I love
he's
him.
English.
He's up there with Lewandowski.
Wallah, I
for me.
love Harry Kane.
What a bagsman.
I love how he
For
plays.
me right now, of getting Haaland out of the picture because he hasn't done enough yet, it's Benzema, Lewandowski, and Harry Kane.
Yeah,
That's the top 3 number ones.
Bagsman.
Yeah, Benzema's a killer, bro.
No. I think, personally, I'll go Benzema. Lewandowski this season hasn't been there yet. But
No.
I know, I'm talking about this season.
Yeah.
I'll go Benzema. I'll go Kane.
Mm.
And I'll go, what's that kid's name from Napoli?
Osimhen.
Yeah.
My-
That's
If you're talking about players, Osimhen's first.
Haaland and Osimhen are in their own category
Osimhen's
right
first,
now
yeah.
because they're on the come up. They're in their own. I'm
Oh,
talking
okay.
veteran.
These are
Veterans?
established
Okay,
strikers.
established man.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I
Drogba,
don't
I'm talking
say
Drogba.
like Benzema. I see it when he drops, he picks. When they drop and pick the ball, make something. And then when I say Kane do that, that's for me. I love that in a striker. You can do everything.
I hate that in a striker.
Why?
Stay in the box. We both
saw
also.
did you see Haaland dropping deep? Yes,
Disgusting, bro.
Again.
Disgusting, bro.
Again.
I don't know what he's doing.
So Haaland's literally been dropping deep, picking up balls and trying to ping them out to the wingers.
Stay in the box.
And it's,
What do you mean?
it's uncomfortable
Pep.
to watch, bro.
It's Pep.
He gets the ball. It feels like he's gonna fall over.
Literally, when he runs, like when he's not near the box, when he's running with the ball in our own half, I'm like, no, what are you doing?
See how fast he is.
Yeah, he's too fast.
Has one pace.
One player I do want to congratulate so much, and I'm so excited to watch him play is Rico Lewis. You man don't
He's gonna be a big
understand.
drip.
You
He's
man,
Oh, no.
Sorry.
he is big drip.
bro.
That
You
kid's
man,
nice,
his
bro.
awareness for a 17-year-old, bro. I was watching him closely. I was like, I want to hate this kid because I'm like, he's the reason we lost Cancelo. I'm like, I want to hate this kid.
That's a real supporter, wallah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a real supporter.
Wait. Wow.
Wait, just
Wait.
hear me out.
Last season,
No.
I'm sorry, finish.
I was watching this game and I was like, I want to hate this kid. Like, I want to find the reason to say, why is he getting game time? Bro, the man's getting the ball in his own half. Like, he already knows what he's going to do before he even gets the ball. He's already scanned everyone around him. He's getting pressed by 3 players. No worries, easy.
Gets in tight gaps.
Gets in tight gaps and gets himself out of there, up there. And he's pushing up with Bernardo Silva. Like, he's attacking. Everything is there. And he does everything Cancelo used to do.
Can I say something? Last season, I put Cancelo as one of the best right backs in
He
the
was.
league.
He was number
And-
one.
And for this kid, this is me giving him his flowers.
Yeah.
Whatever this kid's name is. I saw his game against
Chelsea?
Yous and us as well.
Nah, we
I think us.
He
it was
came
us.
off against
It
you,
was
didn't
us.
he?
Yeah, he did.
I saw his game. I was like, yeah, he's got something. He's just a kid. But now to think in
The context of it.
Cancelo left
Yeah,
because of a little kid.
because his little kid was getting game time. And now he's a right back naturally, yeah? He was playing left back
He
yesterday.
played left back.
Wow.
When you play for Pep, you have no position.
no,
Yeah.
you do. You really
You
don't.
do not have a position.
Yeah, man. So they let Cancelo go so easily just because, hey, we've got
for
Rico.
him.
Yeah, we've got Rico. Obviously, there was an argument and whatever, but yeah, made it
That's
easy.
a big loss. Wallah, it is, bro.
We haven't spoken about it, but yeah, it is a big
It is a
loss. It's
big loss
Gets
because
to Bayern.
you know that he's
going
going to kill the Bundesliga. He's going to bury it.
He's already got an assist.
He's going to
Right.
bury it. And when Mane gets healthy for Bayern, oh my goodness.
Them two together.
And especially Pep wanting to win a Champions League.
Yeah.
That's a big loss, but I get it. I get it. You're not bigger
70
than
bags is 70 bags.
you're not bigger than the club.
Hey, come on now. Chelsea's winning the Champions League. What are you talking about?
FC 284 this weekend. Arnie, you can leave. I know you don't like violence and you get squeamish. So
No, I'm still here. I'm still here.
I just want to get your thoughts on the Islam Makhachev and the Alexander Volkanovski fight.
I come from a land down under.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ladies and gentlemen,
I come
I
from
like
a
the
land
songs.
down under.
look, there's a lot on the line. Pound for pound, number 1 on the line.
But I want him to win.
ladies and gentlemen, I'm probably the only Islam Makachev supporter right here. On the couch. I get it. I love Volk. I really do. You know I love Volk. He's
No,
one of
no,
my
is he
favorite
the Aussie
fighters. And he is the best at the moment. He is the best fighter. There is no arguments. You can't argue with that. Okay? Am I wrong?
Isn't he the champion as well?
He's
Yeah, he's
featherweight champion.
Featherweight champion,
I
but
like
he's
his
defended
character,
it so
man.
many times. That fight against Ortega, I love it. But with all due respect, Islam, I love you, my brother. And Islam's going to win. I'm going to go round 3. People are saying round 1. That's stupidity. Right? If he wins in round 1, clip me and shame me all you want. But round 3 for me. It's going to take some time. Volk's not a shit kicker, bro. Volk is a fighter. And Volk's not losing nothing, bro, in there.
I got
But
an
I just
opinion
think
on
Islam.
this
Volk
too.
would rather die than tap.
Yes.
as well.
Yeah, I got an opinion on this one too. Okay.
Any man that goes to the effort to learn to cook a Dagestani dish, that goes to that effort
That was
to
gold.
cook a Dagestani dish for shit turkey purposes is going to mold this person because he took time to learn how to prep that dish and do it properly. So imagine what sort of homework he's done on his fighter that he's fighting against. Volk, bro, bring it home. Be the first Australian double champ. Bring it home.
Bro, the 4th ever double champ.
And first Australian double champ. Bring it home.
The Aussies are going to be behind him
I'm going with Volk as well. I think he's going to take him through all the rounds by decision.
by decision.
Yeah,
Are you
by
here?
decision. I have no idea what I'm talking
Sunday, 2
about, but
PM.
it sounds right, my bro. It just sounds right. Catching on the
Do you
big
know
guy.
what?
Yeah.
That's actually perfect.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good call, wallah. But I don't think it's going to be light work. Memz.
I think Volk has the ability to catch Islam. Yeah, I think
we
they
don't know how
have.
strong his chin is, but that's
You don't know how
exciting
strong
bit.
he's
That's
been knocked
exciting
out
bit.
before. That's what I'm going off.
Yeah.
We don't know how strong his chin is, but Volk's striking is elite.
Can you
Okay?
imagine?
It's
So quick.
He made Holloway look like a sparring partner.
Bro, his hands are so quick.
Yeah, his
They're
hands
so
are
quick.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Imagine Volk gets knocked out. I know it will never happen. But
He might.
He might.
Nah,
It's fighting,
I
bro.
just-
I never thought Usman would get caught, and I saw the man seeing
What
that.
I'm saying is because it's his ability, like
Yeah.
it's his strength
Yeah.
over Islam. But imagine that happens.
Crazy.
I will break
Madness.
that TV.
Don't do that.
No, I'll break that one. I'll break that one.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
thank
yeah,
you.
we need that.
Big
one.
drip. We got 2 TVs, you know. Big drip. Yeah.
Honestly, an ideal world for me, an ideal scenario for me is Islam gets Volk in a triangle chokehold. Volk looks him dead in the eyes, smiles at him, doesn't tap, gets up, stands
Slams
him up,
slams him.
overhands him, and knocks him out clean and sends him to sleep.
That'll be crazy, bro.
Nah.
But this fight's
Yeah.
not going to surprise me. No result will surprise me.
Yeah.
I think people are underestimating Volk a lot. A lot of Islam supporters are like, round one, or even because Islam's the favourite. Round one. I don't think it's bullshit. I think it's a massive fight. I think the mentality on both of them is unbelievable, but I'm going to go for Islam.
I just can't wait to see his steak that he cooks after he wins.
100%. And also, it
Hey,
could
did you
be-
see the banter between them?
Yeah.
Australia have no wrestling. That was the funniest
like,
shit from Islam.
Wrestling champion, brother.
No, but you say Islam, he has the worst banter. He's got no game, bro.
Who give this guy black belt? This guy have no wrestling, brother.
Oh, bro, I love it.
Fraud of the
It's- we've got a clip.
fraud of the week, fraud of the fraud of the fraud of the.
Okay, my fraud of the week was the referee from yesterday's
The City game.
the City Tottenham game.
And I will latch on to you because that referee that refereed that game was the VAR for our game.
Yeah.
So he's a fraud.
He actually has no clue what he's doing. He actually has zero clue. He called a drop ball and a foul.
Yeah, he killed me, bro.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like,
He called
I'm
the
not
drop
even a
ball and a
City supporter,
foul.
and I was like,
Bro, and another thing he did, Kyle Walker went through on a counter attack. He was in the box with the ball. He pulled it back for a foul committed on City just so he could book the player.
You book him after.
You book him after.
oh,
right?
that's what burned me.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, they're under attack. I don't want Arsenal to win the league.
Yeah.
And then the guy doesn't calls the foul early, and I'm like, oh
He
my
calls the
God.
foul and goes, oh yeah, yellow card. And everyone's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Um,
My fraud of the week is Rodri. I'll tell you why, because I put him higher than Casemiro, right? I've stuck with the argument. I always have to stick with the argument now. I'm in the books, right? Rodri had a stinker. I think when your CDM has a stinker, your whole team has a stinker.
Yeah, and when you don't play your
And when you don't
CDM,
play
you
your
lose the
CDM,
Champions
Chelsea
League.
win the Champions
yeah,
TK.
I've already done mine.
Was
yeah,
it?
yeah, my one, same as mine.
Oh,
Same as
okay,
him,
okay. Arnie,
I ain't got one.
you have to have one.
Shit, don't have one.
Chelsea's whole attacking.
No.
Nah,
Wait, thank you very
Clash
much.
of Clans.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Again, Mr. Potter, sir, we love you, but why are we starting consistently Mason Mount, bro? Come on. Like, you make the selections, bro. Chuck him out. Throw someone else in there, bro. Like, try someone
Bro,
else.
Gallagher's a better option at this
I
point.
promise you.
But yeah, that's been episode number 30. That's a milestone.
What a milestone. Hey,
Love
hey,
yous all.
guys, I want my own flowers. I've been here for every single damn episode.
Yeah,
Thank you.
there's the only one.
Thank you.
There's the only
Thank you. That's because I don't fly out of the country. That's
Oh, okay, when you do, you're gonna be out.
one. He catches feelings, not flights.
He caught feelings.
They're coming for you.
Thanks, guys.
Like, subscribe, please, to everything. Share our Instagram. Show some love. We reply to every single comment. And if you think we're lying, we'll prove it to you. Si, senor.
See ya.
See you
Bye.
guys.